Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. Allincrypto here, and today we are going to be taking a look at two altcoins that may offer you some pretty insane returns as an investor. Now, before I go on, I do want to make sure it is abundantly clear that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing that I say or do on this channel is financial advice. These two altcoins, however, though, I am very interested in, and we're going to be starting the video off by looking at the sector that these altcoins seek to solve and why it's huge. And of course, we are going to be bringing up Sam Altman's comments in regards to raising $7 trillion for GPUs. We're also going to be looking at Sora, which is OpenAI's video creation platform, where you essentially create almost lifelike videos from words, from in the same way you type into ChatGPT what you want it to do and it does it. You'll essentially be able to do that and create a video in regards to whatever you want the video to be. And the thing is with this, the AI or the AI system that they use, Sora, needs a large amount of GPUs for it to be public. And the world that we're moving towards is one where the vast majority of content is likely going to be generated by AI. You know, AI is going to become a teacher. It's going to be teaching people. It's a real kind of, in some ways, scary Black Mirror-esque world that we're moving towards, because we have seen problems with AI like what we've seen with Gemini, but that's for an entirely separate video. Very interesting, the whole Gemini and kind of Google issue that was taking place. But we're going to be focusing on GPUs, and actually it's of the utmost importance that the GPU and computing systems that we use become decentralized in the same way that it's of the utmost importance for money and a store of value to be decentralized. In the future that we're moving towards, compute is going to be like the oil of tomorrow. We're going to move into entirely different economies, and you know, there's a whole, again, another video I could do on that. But what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about two altcoins, really one altcoin and the fuel of this altcoin, that are essentially offering decentralized versions of compute. And those altcoins are Theta and T-Fuel, which is Theta Fuel. And we're going to be looking at these. We're going to be starting off with Sam Altman, showing you why this market is huge, and you know, a cryptocurrency or a solution like a blockchain solution like what Theta's offering could be massive along with this narrative. We've seen the likes of Render, which offer GPUs, do very well, go on to new all-time highs. I actually think Theta could be going to new all-time highs and above. That's a 10x, an easy 10x in my opinion. And actually, we'll look at Theta, what they do once we've addressed the market. We'll talk about Nvidia, which are the fourth largest company in the world as GPU producers. And then we're going to take a look at the charts and show you that actually both Theta and T-Fuel are in really good spots. And they're in what certainly Theta is now in a stage 2, which is now an uptrend, having just broken out of its stage 1 on volume, which you want to see, and T-Fuel is still kind of setting up to break. So we want to put these on your radar. As promised, let's start the video off by looking at really what's got me so interested in this sector. And it has a lot to do with Sora, which is OpenAI's video creation platform. But not that long ago, so only this month, Sam Altman, who is the kind of father, the AI father, or somewhat, he's not really the father of AI, but somebody who's at the forefront of it, seeks trillions of dollars to reshape businesses of chips and AI. OpenAI chief pursues investors, including the UAE, for a project possible requiring up to $7 trillion. And he was actually looking to... The $7 trillion was basically to go on GPUs and hardware to facilitate AI. That's the kind of size. Some people have scoffed at this, but that's the kind of size of this industry that will actually enable things like Sora. So this is Sora creating video from text, just like what ChatGPT does. You can see some of the kind of models that they give you. It's very interesting stuff. Can we swipe across here? Yeah, we can. So you can see this is an AI generated image, and this needs a lot of GPU power to actually do this, which is why he's asking for 7 trillion. You can see this one here. I mean, look at this. Eventually, you'll be able to, in the same way you can get ChatGPT to do something for you, get Sora to create you a video. Look at this. This is unbelievable. And to do this, you need a lot of GPUs, which is why he's seeking $7 trillion. And actually, there are decentralized versions of this. And I think the whole decentralizing the infrastructure of the internet and enabling the real Web3 is a massive opportunity. And actually, Theta is doing that. If you look at Nvidia, Nvidia is the fourth largest company in the world at just under $2 trillion. They are essentially a GPU play. And Theta is a essentially decentralized cloud computing platform that offers GPUs and CPUs. And the kind of currency of the Theta network is T-Fuel. So these kind of go hand in hand. Take a look at who these guys are partnered with. You can see in regards to video technology partners, they're partnered with the likes of G Fuel, Failed Army, ConTV, Pet Collective. They have quite a lot of partnerships already. Content and media partners include the likes of Sony, Galaxy S22, Fuse, Katy Perry, for anybody that's interested, Samsung, Galaxy Z Flip. You can see these guys are really making headway. And you can see actually Samsung are saying Theta's native blockchain operates in a proof of stake system method that minimizes the energy generation in the process of minting NFTs, thereby reducing the burden of destroying the environment after issuing massive amounts of NFTs. As a result of the campaign, 110,000 Samsung Galaxy S22s and 2,000 Galaxy Tabs S8 pre-order customers received NFTs for a total of 130,000 in Korea market, and contributed to Korea's best ever pre-sale. And you've also got the likes of Sony chiming in on these guys as well, American Idol. These guys are getting somewhere. Theta's validator partners include the likes of Google, CAA, Sony, Samsung, blockchains, Binance, blockchain.com, and institutional investors. You can see the ones you've got. Google also talking and saying, we're impressed by Theta's achievements in blockchain and video and data delivery. We look forward to participating as an enterprise validator and providing Google Cloud infrastructure in support of Theta's long-term mission and future growth. Sony saying a similar thing. A direct competitor to Sam Altman and OpenAI is Google with their Gemini. And they're going to offer, it's not just going to be OpenAI that's going to offer video creation. And they're all going to need GPUs to do it. This is the whole narrative behind why Nvidia is doing so well. And you do have decentralized networks like Theta that are essentially working towards this vision and this goal. And actually they do it in a cheaper, more cost-effective way and a decentralized way and often a censorship-resistant way. So this, for me, we've been highlighting lots of DeepIn. Yesterday, we looked at DeepIn Networks, which is a subcategory of DeepIn. People were very frustrated that we didn't include their DeepIn project. Well, we were only looking at networks, i.e. things like Wi-Fi, telecommunications, and Bluetooth. We weren't talking about storage. We weren't talking about compute. We weren't talking about GPUs, CPUs. We were just talking about networks. The entire infrastructure of the internet is getting upgraded with Web3. And with the use of tokens and cryptography and distributed ledgers. And actually, we want to be on board that trend. You're looking at, and I'm not saying Theta is going to be that, but it could be the next infrastructure layer of the internet. Certainly when it comes to video creation, which is a huge thing. And people underestimated the size of this market until you had the likes of Sora come out and showcase what they could do. And then you had the likes of Sam Altman coming out and saying he needs $7 trillion to do this. And bearing in mind the crypto market right now is only a $2 trillion. I think we're just over $2 trillion today. So a huge opportunity. What I want to do is actually take you over to Theta's Edge Cloud white paper and just read you a little bit from market opportunities. So Theta is introducing the first hybrid cloud edge computing platform that can leverage thousands of edge CPUs and GPUs nodes worldwide, in addition to a hosted cloud-based distributed architecture. This opportunity is motivated by three major industry trends, and it talks about increased video demand globally, adoption of AI across industries, applications, and infrastructure compute services. And just to read you the second one, The market of artificial intelligence is expected to grow over 10x in the next decade, driven by adoption of AI applications across verticals from travel to manufacturing, everything from supply chain marketing, product making, research, analysts, and more are fields that will adopt some aspects of AI within their business structure. The release of ChatGPT in a generated AI market in 2022 was a significant catalyst for end user adoption of AI and chatbots. The overall AI market is estimated to grow from $142 billion in 2022 to over $1.8 trillion by 2030, according to Statista. This trend drives the need for CPUs and particularly GPU compute resources to prototype, train, refine, tune, and serve AI models. So if you're betting on AI, you can kind of bet on these systems doing well. So Theta's Edge Cloud Overview, Product Vision. Theta's product vision for 2024-2025 is to deliver a fully distributed hybrid cloud edge computing platform that caters to the diverse needs of a wide range of users. This platform will be designed to meet the demands of global 1,000 corporations seeking scalability and performance and the flexibility for higher growth, small and medium businesses, SMBs, researchers, and developers at 3 to 5x cost savings. For example, for a network of high-end Nvidia 4090s on a per GPU hour cost basis, that's hybrid cloud edge computing network should be a fifth to a third of the costs compared to Microsoft's Azure, Amazon Web Services, or Google Cloud. Large enterprises, SMBs, and individuals have distinctive needs. Large enterprises typically require reliable service and service level agreements, such as a guarantee uptime of at least 99.999%. These organizations operate on a massive scale, serving tens or even hundreds of millions of users, and any downtime or performance issues can have significant business consequences. Thus, reliability, robustness, performance, and privacy are the most important considerations and typically overshadow concerns about cost. In contrast, it goes on. So I'm sure you're getting the message. We are going to do a longer deep dive on Theta. You can see where I'm going with this and the opportunity potentially that a distributed CPU and GPU computing system offers. Theta is doing that. I think they're, at the forefront of it. It's why it's already a $2 billion crypto, but you could see this going to the 200s of billions of dollars. You just don't know. Let's take a look at it from a price point of view. This is where we're at. And you guys know that we would now say this is a stage 2. We did draw this pre the break. We do have a higher target for Theta at $2.91. And you can see this was a break on volume, which confirms the breakout. It confirms the move into stage 2, which is an uptrend after a stage 1 base. And if we take a look at T-Fuel, which is kind of like the gas sort of, or maybe not as much, this is still yet to break, and this is likely coming. And I see new all-time highs for both of these. So we wanted to put Theta on your radar, and we are unbelievably ambitious in regards to bringing you guys opportunities that are presented within the crypto space. I believe deep in this idea of decentralized physical infrastructure, upgrading and moving away from the cloud lords that currently own the physical infrastructure that the internet is built upon is going to be one of the biggest narratives. I think, in fact, it's as big a narrative as the likes of Bitcoin, which works and runs essentially on the internet, or with the internet, I should say. So that's really all I've got for you guys. If you've enjoyed the content, appreciate it, so comment. Let me know your thoughts on Theta, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.